Grade 7s to video number 2 of tutorial for assignment number 4, Google Spreadsheets. You'll notice there's something different about mine than about yours. All the information is entered, so I didn't waste video time and you watching me type. I just went ahead and put all that information in and started the video here. So what you need to do is pause the video and enter all the information into your spreadsheet until it looks like this. Once it looks like this, then you can press play and continue the video. Okay, so what we need to do, you'll notice some of these need to be resized. It's an aesthetic thing. It's for looks. So we want to go out to about here with employees' names. Make the social insurance one a bit bigger. Job title is looking pretty good. Make it maybe a touch bigger. Days worked this month. Make it a bit bigger. The main thing is we want each of these headings to be on a single line. So actually social insurance needs to be a bit bigger as well. There we go. Hours can be a bit smaller. Wages can be a bit smaller, and check amount is fine. So now you'll notice we need to do some formatting. We need to do some alignment. So for social insurance number, to make it look a bit better, what we want to do is we want to give it a center alignment. We do that by going there and clicking there. Okay, you'll still notice though that these cells are a bit bigger, and it's because the advertising consultant job title is going into two double row there. So what we want to do is make that bigger so it all fits onto one line. Now we can make it a bit smaller. There we go, that looks good. We'll keep the left alignment on the job titles. Days worked this month, however, we shall put that in the center. Hours, we'll do the exact same thing. The wages will look better if they're centered as well. And we'll leave the check amount where they're at for right now. Okay, so you'll notice a few other things. You may or may not have entered in the currency symbol. If you did, that's okay. If you didn't, that's okay too. What we need to do is we need to format this. You'll notice that it's 22.5. Well, that doesn't help us in dollars and cents. So if you come up here, format as currency, that'll give us the actual decimal places to dollars and cents. So I click on that, and you'll notice that it changed the 22.5 to 22.50. And all of them, even the 75 to 75.00, 21 to 21.00. So it's all dollars and cents. That's how it should look, and it'll only look that way if you properly use that format as currency. Now our hours. We want to add 2 decimal places to our hours, but rather than going through and adding 2 decimal places on each one, we can look at more formats, and we can format it to 2 decimal places. You'll notice that that added the 2 zeros because on some of these it's 0.25 of an hour, or that would also translate into 15 minutes. Okay, so that's looking good so far. Now, the formula over here needs some help. Okay, it won't work if it looks like that. I just put it like that so you could see what you need to put in there. But I'm going to delete it, and the proper formula always starts with an equal sign. And we want the sum of specific things. Okay, so we want the sum, because they're working as hourly workers, we want this number, and then you put in a comma, to multiply by this number. So you have their hours worked times by their wage, and that will give you their check amount for the month. You must close the bracket. You'll notice, okay? And there we go, 87.5. and something's not right. So we want to go sum of this number, and we got to do times because we're actually timesing it. All I did is added it, and that wasn't correct. So the little asterisk or the time, it has to be that, it can't be an X, and it's up over your 8 key times this cell. Close the bracket. Okay, now we're at $1,400.50. So you can continue to do that, equals sum, parentheses, this number, asterisk, that number, close the bracket, return, and oh, they only work 16 hours at $9.78. Makes sense, okay? Sum close the bracket. Wow, that person made $772.62. Okay, so actually you could continue doing that for all the cells. However, there is a shortcut in Excel to make our lives easier. If you highlight this square and you put your crosshairs or your mouse on the bottom corner, you can just do an autofill. And what it does is it recognizes the formula that you put in here in cell G6, and it will copy that formula all the way down. And so in each of these, if you'll notice up here in the formula bar, it's the sum of E7 and F7, and that's exactly what we want. E7 and F7, and it's timesing those two or multiplying them. Okay, so that looks good. Now what I want you to do, because it's 0.7, 0.5, point this, point that, I want you to put it in currency format again to give us the real dollar and cents value. Once we have done that, the last thing I want you to do is center it. Actually, I like the right alignment better because it gives us the true dollar and cents value. You can see who made the most. So this person here, the HR manager, Dave Green, made the most. He worked 43 hours, made $1,935 for the month of September. So this is what it is. Hopefully it may all make sense. If it didn't, go back, re-watch it, re-pause, and you should be able to do this assignment perfectly. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.